right, we are at a windy 111 yards. Today, according to the rangefinder, we have the NSA 20.2 grain slugs at a set point of 1,020 feet per second. You can hear the wind picking up. You can see some cans down there floating around. We are going to go for that 3/4 inch dot. I am actually not adjusting for wind right now. You can see and hear it. These things are awesome. I am quite thrilled with them at range.
1,009. 1,016.
Listen to that wind.
1,018. 1,016.
Oops. Let's take out some cans.
1,016. 1,018.
There we go. Not gonna be much of a range vlog today, just kind of showing you the shenanigans I'm up to, I guess. Today I'm out testing some NSA slugs again. These are the 20.2s, and preliminary results are very impressive. Not so much at the closer range stuff like 60 and 80 yards, but when I sent them out to 100, they got really good. I'm just thinking that they need that little bit further range to stabilize maybe. Anyway, that's what I'm doing today. And I'm also testing a new speed kind of shooting technique. Now I just need a regulator that can keep up with me. I'm gonna have to figure that out because I can shoot faster than these guns. Let's pop a couple of these slugs at long distance, and then I haven't been practicing today, but we're gonna give you some mega speed, and we might just do this mega speed at 100 yards. And we'll see if we can land them on that frying pan maybe, wide open. At 110 yards, it says on the rangefinder. I'm gonna skip the rangefinder. You just gotta believe me, it says 111 actually. I've ranged it a bunch of times at 106, but I did move the target a little bit to adjust it so I can see it better downrange, because the ground is rolling and the grass screws me up. Okay, the frying pan is at 110. And I finally got scope rings in, so I have some decent scope rings on this gun. And I've got a bubble level in it, so we can actually use that now. I've been holding my gun crooked. Let's throw them at that pan. Guess we're already loaded. We should be seeing numbers a little over 1,000 feet per second. It was about 1,020, but I don't know, the sun went away or something, and it's not now. Well, that looks pretty good. That's a 3-inch circle that you probably can't see. And it's not for lack of wind here. And I'm shooting off a sandbag. All right, so no bench, no nothing. Shooting off a sandbag. You can see how wiggly it is. Oh, I missed. Those are 100-yard cans, folks. 100-yard can swinging in a tree. So that's a dead animal. Right there in the middle of that pan, there's a 3-inch circle. Yeah, I'm very pleased with these. How many do I got left? Let's go full hoser mode. All right, there you have it, folks. 110 yards, full hoser mode. We're in about probably a 5-inch area right there, and no misses. Only one miss on the can blowing around. All right, so what do you think about that? That's pretty cool, huh? These things are accurate. It was a lot windier like 20 minutes ago than it is now. There's almost no wind now. This is the least windy it's been all day, so I'm actually surprised it was 0, but I haven't actually been holding for wind, and these things are cutting right through it. And we didn't get any chronograph readings there, sorry. It turned off, I guess, when I was getting the cameras on, but they were shooting the last couple shots before I turned the camera on. It was at 1,004, but before that, I was shooting them at 1,020, and it was shooting perfect. So anywhere from 1,000 to 1,020 has been really good. And I shot them earlier in the like 1035 range, and 1050 I think I got up to, and they started to like destabilize or whatever in this gun. And I was only shooting at 80 yards when I was doing that, so they like to be a little bit stretched. And we got some more stuff coming to the channel pretty soon that we're going to test, but I am very impressed for a basically stock M4. The only thing I got in here is the carbon fiber liner in the barrel, but stock moderator. I'm on the pellet probe. I'm on the slug transfer port, and we are running right at, it was 109 bar earlier. Yeah, we're sitting right on 109 bar, 3 3/4 on the quick tune, and I've tuned that to power wheel 16, and my valve is it's at 5 with like 1 turn back towards 4, so, or like a half a turn back. So basically I'm at 5 on my valve line, but it varies a lot from the time I get here to the time I leave. So those settings are just kind of some guidelines if you want to try it, but it's shooting damn good. The other shenanigans I've been up to today is I have the 16 grain FX pellets now, and I have the Crosswind Premiers, and I have the Benjamin Discoveries with me. A little bit of a spoiler alert, I'm going to make videos on this, I hope. The Premiers seem to be actually shooting a little bit better than the Benjamins so far. I don't know why, but I haven't done anything real scientific with it yet, but just moving them back and forth, the Premiers seem to be shooting better than the Benjamin Discoveries. FX pellets that are made by JSB, those are actually shooting really well. This week, that's sort of what I've been shooting as kind of my main pellet, and I got them from Utah Air, and they did a great job packaging them. I want to put that out there. They did an amazing job packaging them. Took me forever to get them, but that's not their fault. They were just hung up in the mail a month. Though they packaged them super nice, it was just full of, everything was just full of foam. They came with just annihilated skirts. They actually are still shooting really well, so I'm actually quite impressed with that pellet. I shot them from like 725 all the way up to 1100, and I found where they destabilize is right at about 990. They shoot really well up to 990. I actually had some, I was shooting at like 1010, and they would grip pretty good, and then you'd see the flyer. Kind of like with the Premiers. I think 980 as of right now is probably where I'm gonna shoot them, and 960 I want to say was maybe like the tightest, but we'll shoot them in there somewhere between 960 and 990 probably. They shot real well from 940 up. shooting good around the high 800s too. Kind of that sweet spot I found in my notes, just kind of watching the groups go in there and consistency and not having flyers and stuff. It was 940 to 990. I'm gonna load up some of those actually, and I'm gonna do some high-speed hosing here on a 65-yard plate, and so you guys can watch some of that. 100-yard group there was the first time that I've tried to move my hand fast today, so we're gonna see if I can really just lay the hosing on that 65. All right, I got a magazine loaded up with the FX 15s, 16s I guess they are, and I told you I was gonna go on the 65, but I think I'm gonna warm up on the 80. So we are going out 80 yards to the Crossman spinners, and I'm gonna lay down some heat on the 3-inch ones, and if they're whacking in there good, I might go for the 1-inch. So 80 yards, FX 15.9 grain, unsorted, completely freaking bent, and they're shooting great. I'm on my Power Wheel 6 with my 20 grain slug tune that I was just talking about, and they are shooting approximately, my brother's texting me, they're in that like 960 to 970 range. I can tweak with the valve a little bit and change them around. Ass is going numb here. 80-yard spinners, and we're just gonna go right down the row. We got what, 6 of them in there, and then we got the 3 little ones, the little like 1-inch ones or whatever they are. And so we're just going to start here on the one that I used to sight stuff in on. And I would do a shot timer, but my camera is being used as a scope camera. My phone's being used as a scope camera. And so we don't have a shot timer this time. Make sure the chronograph is on so you guys can hear. And we'll play anyway. I'll use my mouth as a shot timer. I'm used to open sights, my friends. This is all new to me, this optics stuff, and now I got the scope cam thing on there, so I can't see through it quite as well. Shooter ready. Stand by. Beep.
946, 966, 961, 963, 965, 965, 963, 966, 972, 966, 972, 968, 971.
I think I might have missed twice. I don't know. With this damn thing, it's hard to see through the scope. I might have missed like the 3rd one. But I saw it moving, so I might have actually got it. It looks like I might have hit the edge. So it looks like I got like 2 edges there. This thing like basically hits me right in the eyeball when I'm shooting with the scope cam on. So I can shoot a hell of a lot faster without the scope cam on there, but I can't really record it very well for you guys without that. So let's see. We had a standard deviation of 6.4 on the hoser thing, 13 shots, average of 965 feet per second. So I missed the last one there at the end, probably just because I was just being dumb, and then I may have missed like another one in there too. So let's do a new string, see if the gun settles in and that SD tightens up. Ooh, we got some wind picking up down there. All right, shooter ready. Stand by. Beep.
949, 965, 975, 960, 970, 900.
Double feed shit.
973, 900.
Let's go for the little ones.
66, 971, 664,
And we're out.
976, 900.
All right.
63,
So
968, 961.
The only one we missed was the double feed, so that was competition. That's still a screw up. So the first shot was slow. It said 949. No, our standard deviation, probably because of that first one, was 7.1, average of 967. Let's see what happens when we dump the first one. 5.1, 968. So, I don't know, considering those shots are coming off pretty quick, that seems okay. So I'm going to turn everything off here for a minute and reload, and we'll try a couple more, and we'll move it into the 65 yard. And the 65 yard is a 4-inch plate, I believe. We're back, reloaded. So what's interesting is I deleted it, and you might have heard me say that the double feed shot was 660 something feet per second, I think. I might actually test double feeding on purpose to see if I can get a hold point for 2 pellets versus 1. I'm betting if I hold like maybe, oh, let's throw a guess on there. If I hold 4 to 4.5 mils maybe, I could maybe still get the target at 660 something feet per second, double feeding, throwing a shotgun down there. So I might try that. We might test that in a video to come, because I'm surprised that it actually shot that fast, putting 2 16-grain pellets in it. We got a full mag here, and let's go to the 65. I don't know where to hold, but let's make an educated guess here. 7 mil hold. We're gonna give her the super hose here. Hopefully I can get my hand working. I was absolutely slaying with this thing yesterday. So let's shoot her ready. Stand by. Beep.
952, 966, 963, 958, 960, 977.
Double feed.
900.
Got it.
63, 961, 962, 968, 981, 971, 976, 973, 978, 978, 980, 600, 56, 977, 961, 660, 977, 973.
All right, there you go, guys. You can see I made a whole bunch of mistakes. That was more or less overclocked with no practice, and we had 2 double feeds in there. The second one I didn't realize, but the first one I double fed, I did that hold that I just talked about, and I hit. So I shot the lower plate, which is a little bigger. That might be a 6-inch plate, but you can see they were all in that half of it, and I missed the first 1 or 2 by a lot. Like I accidentally hit the trigger. My trigger's pretty light, and I just hit the trigger kind of on accident and fired that one off. That I wouldn't try and get that ridiculous with it, and I'll be much better trained. But I should probably be able to do at least that speed in competition when I get to it. If there's one thing I can do, it's shoot fast. Total of 26 shots, 660 on the double feed. Standard deviation of 10.4, average of 967. So our 967 average is staying. So we're doing pretty good accuracy wise with this, and that's where I kind of like to be. This is where I'm at with premieres most of the time too. So just print a little group here at the top. We are running on the scope cam now. And this is 66 yards technically.
946.
That'll be our hold point.
958. 972. 958. 965. 960. 971.
So there you go. That's I mean, half of that crappiness of that was my hold, my finger, but that's, you know, believe that's the 4-inch plate. So I don't know, we're looking at 1.5 inches there at 65 yards, just slinging them off. That was like 9 rounds or something, maybe not that many. But anyway, that's the range vlog today. Got some great ammo. I still got my beloved Premiers for hosing. These things are impressing me so far. I can probably deal with that 971. I really like shooting the Premiers at 1035, but 971's okay. I really do want to speed up that dwell time, and honestly, that's why I'm playing with Slugs. I don't know if I really revealed that to you guys yet, but I want to push into the thousands so that I can reduce the dwell time. So far, I haven't got the Slugs to shoot well at the closer distances. So that's to be continued, because I am going to figure that out. Got a little more up my sleeve, and then I got to start playing with valve. You can see the shot was 940 on the first shot both times. I'm getting a lot of creep. I think that I've adjusted this valve so much that the faces are probably a little bit scarred up, so I should probably pull them out and at least polish them. Yeah, that's where we're at. Thanks for watching the rain vlog, and we'll see you next time. Maybe tomorrow. Ha! Not to make excuses, but I figured out why I was shooting so much slower than yesterday, other than I am in a different position. My trigger, I must have not got it tightened down quite enough, because my trigger moved all the way to the backward position, so I couldn't get my finger in there. And I noticed something felt different. Paying attention to the cameras and trying to turn crap on, I didn't figure out what it was. But when I just went to go shoot long distance again, my trigger is in a wildly different place than it was yesterday. So I couldn't get my finger in there to tap it the same. So yeah. So to be continued. You're gonna see me shoot this thing real fast. We just gotta figure out how to get it to keep up. All right, see ya. A couple hogs over there. Too bad they're on the neighbor's property line. Stand by.
937, 956, 957, 958, 956, 952, 967, 963, 966, 968, 963, 967, 967,
Pretty wobbly.
954, 966, 968, 985, 961, 970, 651.
Stand by.
949, 978, 978, 973.